sequence engaged. We are go. Houston, you're good at 1 minute. T minus 10, 8, 6, 4. You sure sound clear down here, Bruce. Sounds like you're sitting in your living room. Loud and clear, over.
Here are, you know what, hold on, let's get a little bit more personal here. All right, here are 3 ways to never run out of video ideas. Number 1, bring a camera with you to whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, just throw a camera in there and give us your perspective. We all have been there. We've all chased down that rabbit trail of where, we're watching or chase down those niche rabbit trails where we're watching creators or people who put stuff out online that are doing some kind of niche thing that 5-10 years ago would have never been a subject that people were talking about. Obviously, with the advent of social media, it gives everybody an insight into your life. And so there are so many, it's so cool looking at the human race because there are so many different little things that I never would have thought I would have found interesting had nobody or that person would have not allowed us in by introducing a camera into his or her process. And I'm talking like super niche things like, spending 72 hours out in the wilderness and building, like surviving under a fallen tree by carving a tunnel into like the ground underneath the tree and see if you can survive in like sub 30-degree temperature, like things like that. And I learned things like that. So I learned things from those videos. So it's pretty cool. I digress. Number 1, bring a camera to what you already like doing and then just give us your perspective. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the metrics. Just figure out, how can I introduce a camera organically to where I don't really have to change around what I'm doing. You don't want the camera to become a distraction, and your viewers don't either. Now, obviously, like if you want to talk to the camera, connect with your audience, like please do so. Like we want to hear you, we want to connect. You're in a certain art form or certain world, and you'd like to get plugged into this kind of community. Don't do anything new. Just don't, and continue being who you are. If you don't like to talk on camera, don't talk on camera. Leave the uhs and the ums, like that kind of stuff. Like we appreciate that because that's real life. That's not polished. And more as things become so polished and fake with the AI slop that we're all getting, we want to hear the pauses, the natural breaks. We want to experience you. If nobody wants to watch it, you won't get those people that watch your video. You'll get us who want to watch those kinds of videos. Number 2, show us things you like, but don't sell it. And I think it kind of goes back to the first point, and it is, just show us who you are, show us what you like doing, show us how you have a good time doing that thing. Show us the struggles, show us the wins, the highs and the lows, and let us feel the excitement. Let us feel the hurt, or let us feel the lows with you. And it just goes back to personal relationships. Like if you take social media out of it and you just have a conversation with somebody, the conversation is going to ebb and flow, and it's going to take a lot of turns, it's going to, twists and turns. I think a YouTube channel is sort of like that, where one video may be super exciting, maybe super energetic, pops off, whatever, and people really resonate that. But then the next video may be very somber, maybe very real and human and down to earth. And that's part of a relationship. A relationship is not just 1 out of 10 on YouTube and thousands of likes and views. No, a relationship is quiet, it's private, and can be shared with a couple of people. Experiences can be shared, but a lot of the conversations, a lot of the interpersonal communications or experiences you're going to have are going to be with that person alone and not really with the outside world watching. So keep it personal, keep it like that. Some really niche thing that I like doing is, I like collecting playing cards, but more specifically from an individual named Daniel Madison. I love playing cards, and for me, what they resemble, I'm not going off and doing magic tricks or magic shows or just doing anything for entertainment. I just collect it and I just fumble around with things in my spare time. But it's very niche. And so what I do with like, for example, over the years, this is how I started this channel actually, but over the years and more recently, like I'll do videos showcasing me handling these things, you know, try and making something cinematic or fun or immersive. And it's fun being able to showcase that, even if not a single person watched it, but I'm just letting someone into the conversation. It's like if somebody sat across from me at a coffee shop and just asked me, you know, what's a hobby that you like doing? What's something that you like doing? I would bring something like this up. Yeah, I've been collecting playing cards for the better part of 15 years. And here's what I like about them. They make me feel like a kid. It's just something that's a visual reminder of like never lose your inner child. And you know, natural things that would come out, I'm gonna bring a camera into that perspective, and I'm gonna share that with people. And then the third thing would be explore different angles to what you already like doing and documenting. I have a couple of friends that like wakeboarding, like going out to the lake. It's not something that I would have typically like gone out and done myself, but because I like hanging out with my friends, I'm gonna go and join them, and I do join them quite often. So I introduced the camera into that. I showed, I've done a couple of videos where I show the perspective of what's it like to hang out in an environment that takes me out of my comfort zone, but it's something that I enjoy being in only because some of my closest friends are there. And I believe the video is called Goodbye to Summer, may have been in 2024 I released it. To this day, it's one of my favorite videos because it showed, there's no agenda behind it, but it just shows like the peace and quietness of what's it like to go out with two friends on this super old boat and go wakeboarding on like the most mediocre waves. You know, it's simple, it's fun, and I love going back and watching that kind of video because it feels like you're there, and it just feels like you can, you know, it feels like what's that saying? It reminds me of that saying, like, oh, that saying from The Office where I forget the character, but it's like one of the last, I think it's the last episode, where he says like, I wish you knew you were in the good days before you left them. I don't know, something about that quote just feels very nostalgic and sobering, and that video makes me think of that, reflecting on like these are the good times. They're simple, they're peaceful, they're quiet, they're fun, but these are the good times, and don't take that for granted. I don't know how I got into that rabbit trail, but just take a camera to what you already enjoy doing and explore different angles. Show us different angles. Bring a camera to what you already like doing. Give us your perspective. Show us things you like, but don't sell it. Let us feel the emotions that come with that, and explore different angles to what you already like doing and just document it. You do those three things, I don't think you're gonna run out of videos. And don't worry about don't worry about what people might think. Everyone's always going to think something, and don't look at the numbers. Just put out what you like doing, and put out something you would want to go watch.